How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. I was just getting everything all set up. Welcome everybody. Pedro de la Vega to the Sounders. It's done. He's announced. He's the number 10. I mean, not really any surprises here, honestly. So yeah, welcome everybody. I'll let everyone first hop in, get a little sip of water. So let's get started on this thing. As well, what do you guys think? New microphone, expensive upgrade. Shout out to this was one of my Christmas gifts, but since this mic is so powerful, I had to also get an amp for it. So I had to spend $200 out of my own pocket on top of the mic being the gift. But apparently the audio is very crispy, so I hope you guys like that. So to get started, let's go to the social media post and then we'll move on from there. So to get started on the social media, do you guys want me to do this or let's go with this? Let's go with this. Let's increase the size a little bit so you guys can see. So yesterday, Sounders came out with this post, just kind of teasing Pedro, to be honest. So they did that little teaser. Then we'll watch the videos in a second. Then they officially announced we signed Argentinian winger Pedro de la Vega from Athletic Lanús. A little background about him. There was this video that they posted of him in the new away shirt. The thing is, though, with all of the like announcement stuff, uh, it was super obvious that like the press conference and the unveiling stuff was going to be him. Like I could like okay, not to be a dick because it's not. This is not a jab. You already kind of knew what was going to happen in the press conference. Uh, it was gonna be unveiling of De La Vega. He was gonna wear the Bruce Lee kit with the new logo on it, and that he was gonna get number 10. It was kinda obvious what the dealio was. The biggest thing I was curious about was how the wording was gonna come on the back of the shirt. I don't know if it was gonna be like D.L Vega, or is it gonna be P. D.L Vega, or just says Vega. Like, that's what I was most curious about. So yeah, that was kind of what I thought. But we'll talk about the press conference and stuff after we go through the post. So then this was posted, a couple of little nice snazzy photos of Pedro. I'm assuming probably was done the day he arrived, before practice, after practice. I like this photo the most. Obviously, it's the thumbnail of the video. We'll watch this in a second. He was at the Sounders practice yesterday, which I tweeted about because people were kind of talking about it. And I was like, okay, we just admit it's Pedro de la Vega at the training, talking to the boys and all that good stuff. Him and Brian looks like they're having a good old laugh. This is like okay, guys. Do you not feel like this is like a father-son type of photo? Like, this is some shit you'd put up in like your family. If you had like a bunch of photos of your family in different scenarios, this would be one of them. This is like one of those photos. This is your Seattle Sounders family photo right here with Brian and Pedro. I wonder if Brian would put this on his wall. He's a big family guy, so for all we know, he could have. But yeah, we move on. I digress, though. Brian, Craig, dude, look at Craig, bro. Craig's like, I pulled off the coup of the season. I got not Messi, but De La Vega. You can just tell Craig's really chuffed about this. I think he knows. I'm not gonna lie. I think he knows the pressure is on him from us. I think we can admit, like, I think he knows that we're not necessarily super. He has a lot to earn, a lot of trust from us to earn after the master class that was Garth Lagerway. And he can tell the pressure's kind of on him because he's kind of taken a few L's so far. He hasn't been to a great start. And then, of course, this photo I like. Here you go. That answers all my questions. De La Vega, number 10, which no surprises there. It was very obvious you can get number 10. Okay, cool. So then let's move on to the videos. So Sounders came out with a whopping 4 videos about this. Okay. What did he say? So what did Jack say? To be fair, Craig did say something about entertaining football, kind of a dig at Brian, had me laugh. Was that in the well, we're about to watch the press conference in a second, but yeah. If you guys are wondering, to quickly go back on Twitter in regards to this, I'm most when the new home kit comes out, and also whenever MLS wants to finally message me on where I finished in the standings of the bracket challenge, when they will message me about which gift card I'll be getting, just the gift card, I'm gonna order the new home kit with Della Vega on the back. That's who I'm gonna get. What am I gonna get, Nathan? Like, no, I'm gonna get the new Atencio number 8 kit. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get Della Vega on the home shirt. I already have the Bruce Lee kit from last year. I have it blank. I bought it during that sale when it dropped to like $60. So I am thinking about who should I get on the back. I think I want to get Rusnák. I originally got Chew. I kind of regret it. Jack saying get Jonathan Bell. Bro, stop. But I think I'm gonna get Rusnák on my Bruce Lee kit, like, because it's the one from last year. So I think I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna go with. Nonetheless, let's go to the videos, and I'm gonna make sure the audio is good. So we're gonna start from here all the way moving on to the press conference. So let's turn down this audio. Let me know if the audio sounds good or not, guys, by the way. Okay, here you go. Okay, let's get started. I mean, just already watching this, the video team, the videographers and stuff for the Sounders, off to a very flying start with these. I don't know if you guys have watched any of them. I watched some of the few promos. I haven't watched the press conference at all. I want to do that together. That's going to be something new. I want to start doing those big press conferences. I want to go live and do my raw reaction to it. Now that was nice. Well, I quite liked that. Like when they have like his highlights on the pitch. No, that's kind of cool. Next one.
Arriba, saca Ruidíaz, se le queda Cáceres. Vértice del área, pisa para la zurda, mira el arco, segundo palo de la Vega, gol.
Okay, honestly, this is just more highlights. I don't really feel like watching that. This is the video from Twitter. Let's just skip to the press conference. Let's get to the main stuff. So let's get started. By the way, guys, does the video audio sound fine? No. The video stuff Sounders drop for Della Vega are great. I just we've already watched his highlights. We know what he does. We know the goals. I want some highlights with him in a Sounders kit now, you know? So let me does the audio on this sound good to you guys, by the way?
Thanks for coming. To reveal the worst kept secret in Seattle soccer history. I wanted to welcome.
Bro, that's I love how that's the opening. Oh my god. That is so funny. That is the opening line of the press conference. The worst kept secret. Oh my god, because it's so funny, because that's what I said today about the signing. That is hilarious. Jack, no, I did not. Bro, did you see the jumper Pedro had on? I did not see it. Let me know where I could find that at. I could quickly pop in and check that out. That is hilarious. That is the opening line of the press conference. The worst kept secret. That is fun. Craig, dude, I'm almost freaking certain Craig reads their tweets. He has to. Like, he's literally admitting. Oh my god, it's so funny to me. He's just like us, man. He knows. Craig is us, but in a powerful position. Oh, the jacket? Yeah, it's something I think Morris wore too. I quite like it a lot. It's not something I would wear out or anything, but yeah, I think it looks good. I like the colorways, the baby blue with the green. I think it looks good for sure.
Welcome Pedro de la Vega as our youth designated player, our first one ever, and welcome him to the club. On behalf of everyone at the Sounders, all the work that went into this, a little bit of a lengthy process, and I can see some of the staff members giggling because we've been talking about this for months, and the excitement's been growing. And what a day to be able to welcome. I'll kind of turn it over for comments from Coach.
Right.
Well, we're very excited to finally put eyes on our new player. He certainly has a good attitude. I enjoyed meeting him, talking to him, getting to know him a little bit. It's going to be an exciting season. I know he's anxious and ready to go. He will be joining the team in Spain. They are leaving tomorrow, so that's exciting.
I will say I am really happy that De La Vega is part of the team going to Spain. Like, he's not joining us after that. He's going for that.
Took him around yesterday to meet his new teammates. That went very well. Good buzz within the group, within the team. So very, very pleased to have a talented player on our roster.
And Pedro.
Oh, does he know?
Bueno,
Oh, no, he speaks Spanish. Damn it, man. I thought he knew English.
buen día para todos. Agradecer a toda la gente del club. Ayer tuve una muy linda bienvenida. La verdad que me recibieron todos con mucho aprecio. Toda la gente, todo el staff, mis compañeros, el cuerpo técnico.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch this whole thing. Not gonna lie, guys. I don't know if I want to watch this whole thing. Maybe I up the speed of it. Is that here you go, playback speed. Oh, this is gonna be so long. Yeah, let's go 1.5.
Vigencia. Y bueno, eso me hace estar muy feliz hoy acá. Agradecer a toda la gente que hizo posible esto. Estoy muy feliz, con muchas ganas de que arranque, de empezar a entrenar, de unirme al equipo. Llegué ayer, bueno, como recién dijeron, pude saludar y eso la verdad que me resultó muy, muy lindo. Y bueno, estoy con ganas de unirme, de arrancar la pretemporada y bueno, de comenzar este camino que...
Okay.
ojalá-
I was able to say hello to a lot of my teammates
Okay.
in any type of competition that they're playing. I like the fact that there is also an opportunity for me for growing and growth, and that there's
Good.
always.
I want to hear what
challenges,
Craig's got to say.
To get out. But look, we our scouting process is we don't keep a lot of secrets. You know, we have a great group here with Tyler Cox, Sean Henderson, Corey Sincer, Henry Bronner. We really get to work, and in the scouting, you know, it's easy to find great players. It's easy to identify great players, but that's not really what the Sounders holistically stand for. What we stand for is great players who are also great people. I mean, you can see his humility just in his first two answers, which added to the process for us. So seeing him play, scouting how he's going to fit with our team, but that's what happens when you're going after players that clubs don't want to let go of. I mean, there's always a financial part to every conversation, but to be fair, that wasn't truthfully the biggest hurdle to overcome. What one of the main interests from Lanús was keeping him through the end of their session and their season, and so working with them to accommodate that, and then finalizing documents and all of the crossing the T's and dotting.
Yeah. So what I heard as well. Okay, where is Craig's dig at Ryan? You need to tell me where that's at. So I guess apparently with De La Vega, I guess we've been scouting the guy for a while. This isn't like new. I think will make sense because we kind of knew Nico wasn't going to stay kind of near like the back half midway point of last season. So they probably were already looking at his like De La Vega early on. Dude, we need to leak the shampoo he uses. We need that kind of hair. Yeah, a lot of people are going crazy. Okay, I thought it was kind of sus how Jeremiah was tweeting about him, like in a sus way. I thought it was kind of sus, but yes, I agree. Where's the shampoo? Hey, you guys don't think the shampoo I use is any good? Oh, did someone put timestamps? One sec. Oh, nice. Shout out to Steve. Oh, what an absolute... Guys, show some love to this Steve dude. What the heck? Okay, what bit do we want to look at? 1 minute. Okay, let's put that back to normal speed. Okay, why was... Okay, here you go. This is important. Why was it the worst kept secret? Because I'm wondering.
Pedro, mi pregunta is for Craig. I wanted to know if you could describe why it was the worst kept secret, and if you could share any details on what took so long to actually be able to sign.
Well, 20 years ago, we didn't have social media. So
Dude, Craig, he's an absolute jokester. I'm being sarcastic, bro. That was a dead joke.
Numbers were way harder to get out. But look, our scouting process is, we don't keep a lot of secrets. You know, we have a great group here with Tyler Cox, Sean Henderson, Corey Sincer, Henry Bronner.
Didn't he already say this stuff? Like, why?
We really get to work, and in the scouting, you know, it's easy to find great players. It's easy to identify great players, but that's not really what the Sounders holistically stand for. What we stand for is great players who are also great people. I mean, you can see his humility just in his first two answers. And so when I flew down to Buenos Aires and met with Pedro, it was an incredible experience, even though neither of us speak each other's language, how well we connected and just how professional he is and the foresight he had on his future off the field, which added to the process for us. So seeing him play, scouting how he's going to fit with our team, challenging our staff even more to add good players and make their decisions on a weekly basis more challenging was the goal. And then to bring in someone that fits our culture, fits our city, and also has the humility to fit in quickly was very, very important. And that's not what you find in every elite young player around the world. And so in the end, this was a really, really easy decision. The process took quite a while, but working with Lanús was quite simple. You know, they were very upfront. I was very upfront. Yeah, the process took a little while, but that's what happens when you're going after players that clubs don't want to let go of.
So he basically just didn't answer her question. I went back. Okay, my bad. Either way, he didn't answer the question. That's all I gotta say. He didn't answer the question. He didn't answer why it took really so long. Because you know, when you're dealing with the top player, that isn't what she was asking, bro. And also as well, why was it the worst kept secret? Because yes, there is social media, but like, bro, everyone's known about this deal for like 2 months before it got finalized. Like, that's not like, again, didn't answer the question. What timestamp do we want to watch next? Okay, what should we expect on the field? Which famous Argentinian players would you pick for? Okay, that's kind of an interesting one. Follow-up remarks. Okay, this one's interesting. How will he be
Let me
used?
help out Maz a little bit. You know, we are going to get him involved. You know, he's going to be an attacking player. Where he lines up on the field is TBD. Well, he's going to get playing time. He's a tremendous player. And it's not just the goals he scored. What I liked about him is he fits who we are here. Doesn't quit, works hard, grit, determination, always running, always moving. He's an exciting player, dribbling at people, defenders.
Honestly, why do I watch these things? He didn't answer the question. Why? What's with these dodging of questions? What is this? They ask, where do you put him on the field? He's going to be an attacker. Okay, Brian, we know he's going to be an attacker, but more specifically, what kind of an attacker are we talking here? He's got good attitude, good work ethic. I mean, I'd hope so. He's a professional athlete. He's not a professional athlete from not having good work ethic. I'm sorry, guys. It's just like, come on, bro.
So we'll work him in. We'll find the right spot for him, but he's going to be an exciting player to watch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He'll hear that.
All right, we'll come over to this side of the room. Thanks for waiting patiently for those that haven't. Jackson, you've been waiting. We'll go to you next. And then Chris Francis.
Pedro, for you, Jackson Feltz, Sports Radio KJR. I'm wondering if you can give a little bit of the scout.
I've got to love that Jackson had to plug his stuff. Damn, I thought he was going to be a goalie. Thanks, Brian. God damn, man. But okay, Arshawn, we already know that he can play as a cam. He didn't answer the question. Like, come on, man. Like, we already know these things. I want to know something different. But nonetheless, okay, when does Jack, does it come up now, or should I go back to the timestamps again? Okay. What is the best skills you can improve on, and what ways will Pedro contribute? That might be interesting.
You guys just talked about it, really. In what ways do you expect? You talked about it at the season ender. You want to score more goals. In what ways will he help you do that without seeing him on the field with your guys already? In what ways do you expect him to sort of help?
First of all, he's got a good attitude. You heard some of his answers. I mean,
I'm gonna literally chop my wiener off. Why? Like, these aren't answering the questions. We know he has a good, thank you. Bro, this is so annoying. I'm not learning, like, guys, okay, I'm gonna keep it 100 here, guys. I feel like we could watch my videos and I will give you more insight about Della Vega, and I've never even spoken to the bloke, than these press conferences. Like, as I told you guys before the press conference started, like, it was even gonna happen when they said there's an announcement. I already knew, and I could tell you guys it was gonna be Della Vega's announcement. He was gonna be number 10, and he was gonna hold the Bruce Lee kit with the new badge. Like, man, you would expect something, some type of information, but no, we're getting nothing. God damn, man.
I mean, acclimating to MLS, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think the club over the years has done a great job of the players that have come here from overseas, acclimating them, getting them used to the different speed, the physicality of MLS. I think he's already got that. Where we're going to put him and how we're going to try and score goals, we will work on that in Spain. A lot of the tactical work that we do will be done over there. He'll join the team over there. We'll get to know him a little bit better. But it's like Craig says, he's a dribbler. He's explosive. He'll run at people. And if you have players like that, sometimes they attract a double team. Defenders have to come and help, which creates opportunities for others. So we'll see. But, you know, he's got some really good starting points.
All right, cool. So 0 information given there. We'll move on. I mean, I could have told you guys all that from the initial video we did, but yeah, you know, that's cool. I mean, basically, to summarize what Brian's trying to say is Della Vega is ideally going to be the player that we hope Liao Chu would be come this point in his Sounders career, 3 seasons deep, and he's just kind of becoming that player we'd hope for. Okay, so he didn't really answer in what ways Pedro contributes. That was not a great answer. How will you handle the pressure of being a big new signing? Oh, okay, cool. I would like to hear about how do you feel about the recent injury. That I do care about.
Gracias, Pedro.
God damn it, it's
Moreno
in
de
Spanish.
Pulso Sports y Soccer Bar. La pregunta es, cada vez que hay un prospecto con tantos reflectores, hay
banda o progreso.
So I would like to answer the second question first regarding my injury. I'm feeling fine. If I do the math correctly, it was about 20 days ago, and I did an exam yesterday, and I felt good. So we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to start slow, but I'm basically feeling fine right
All
now.
right, sweet. That's all. See, this is what I like. Pedro got straight to the point here. He said they asked the question, "How's your injury?" He feels good. He's gonna start slow, and he's pretty much good to go. Thank you. At least someone knows how to answer a question when they're asked the question. Okay, so Pedro's basically fit, so there's nothing to worry about there. Okay. Okay, what responsibilities do you feel signing a foreign player? No, I don't really care about that. Which player do you talk to the most? Oh, I would be interested in that one.
Ari Lillianwall with MLSsoccer.com. Pedro, welcome to Seattle. You said earlier that you spoke with a couple of fellow Argentine players about MLS. I'm wondering.
I'm calling it. One of them's Diego Valeri. I'm calling it right now.
Could share a couple of those players that you spoke with and what they told you about the league, and if that or how that affected your decision to come here.
Mencionaste que hablaste con algunos jugadores.
Así que para saber.
Sorry, guys, I have to skip over his answer because I don't speak Spanish, even though some people think I do because they think I'm Mexican.
Agradecido a todos ellos.
So yes, I was able to talk to different people that are already playing on the MLS, Argentinian friends, Thiago Almada, Ramiro Enrique, Velázquez, Farias, and Diego Valeri from Portland that actually.
We might as well just give me the title of Prediction King. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll continue.
Actually He talked really, really good about the city. He talked really, really good about the league. And
Damn, Portland fans must feel kind of shafted that Diego Valeri's hyping up Seattle over his old team.
it was good to have the opportunity to talk to all these Argentinian players that are already playing here and get their opinions about the league, and that made me feel very much comfortable.
I'm glad Pedro at least answers the questions, unlike Brian and Craig. How will the club measure success given he is a young player? I mean, he's got to be good, man. He's like the second highest signing in club history, I think, behind Clint. Okay, what has changed since Sounders' first signing? Honestly, these questions are so dead. I'll listen to the messy one and we'll move on to answering your guys' questions, because I'll actually answer your guys' questions, unlike Craig and Weibel here. Craig and Weibel. Craig and Brian. Sorry, getting flustered here.
Felipe Maqueda del Rey 360 y Somos Sounders. Bienvenido a Seattle.
Muchas gracias.
Dos preguntas. Una.
Tú.
Que este mes somos estrellas para todos.
For a long time now. Yes, I mean, the MLS League is a league that has been growing for a long time now. So it's the fact that Messi arrived here is an additional incentive for not just Argentinian players, but also for any other player. And it's an additional motivation. But the league has been growing for a while now. Now, it is going to be fun to play on a league where Messi is playing. I cannot deny that.
But sadly, we don't play against Messi. Stupid. And Vancouver does, bro. Vancouver get to play Inter Miami, but we don't. When was the last time we even played? I don't think we've ever played Inter Miami in Seattle. Or maybe we have. No, actually, that was literally 2021. That's not my point. Okay? I'm sorry. It's just annoying, okay? I think we deserve to have at least played them there or here, like just one of them. I'm not asking for much here, but that's all I'm saying.
That. And I wish and I hope that there will be an opportunity to play against that team. I still don't know how that is going to play out on the season.
Our only chance is Open Cup or Leagues Cup or an MLS Cup final. And I don't think any of those are going to happen unless we actually take a cup competition seriously for once and advance out of the first round.
But the other important thing is that there are many other players beyond Messi. It's not just about Messi. It's about the fact that there are many other very good players on the league, and I'm very excited about that. And regarding the question about the league before Messi and after Messi, of course, Messi is influencing into the popularity of the league, but I believe that this league has been growing for a while now, so I think it's a good place to go.
Okay, cool. All right, we got kind of everything we needed to see here. All right, guys, let's answer questions. Let's talk. Wait, actually, let me see on Transfermarkt now. Seattle Sounders signings. Where does he fall into now that that's been announced? Sounders most expensive. My bad. I mean, we made a graphic for it. Okay, here you go. Yeah, he's number 2. He's already here. All right, that's kind of neat. Here you go. Let me blow this up as well for you guys. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, do you guys see that? Yes, you do. Yeah, so Dempsey's at 1. De La Vega's at 2. Damn, De La Vega barely pips Ruidíaz. Oh, De La Vega's part Italian. Pretty cool. Yeah, so second highest. I mean, come on. Like, it doesn't take like a brainiac to know that De La Vega is going to have to be good. There's no excuses, bro. There's 0 excuses. Like, think about everyone that's near him. Dempsey, pretty good success. Ruidíaz, a success. Lodeiro, a success. Oba, a success. Paulo, a success. Chu, if we sold him for the $4 million, I could have called it a success. Yeimar, a success. Javi, before being an idiot, he was pretty good. Tiffert, flop. Eber, less said the better. Fettuccini, less said the better. Jovan Jones, success. So that's literally the top 13. That's what I'm saying. I've only mentioned like 3 players that were not good. You know what I mean? But okay. Nonetheless, let's now answer your guys' questions. I just okay, you guys are funny. Imagine hearing Lodeiro hyping up Portland. That's what I'm saying, man. Isn't that kind of weird that like Valeri was talking nice about us to a player that low-key, after losing Yeimar, Portland could have used. But, it is what it is nonetheless. Okay, the fact MLS made Inter Miami go to Vancouver and not here. I know, I'm saying it's crazy. Okay. Did they? No, it was 2022, wasn't it? They did beat us here. De La Vega better than Messi? Correct. Where can I buy it? Probably on the MLS store. You could probably buy it at the game too, once the season starts or once like the new 2024 merch drops. I personally wouldn't wear like that apparel unless it's at a game, but it's so expensive that I don't think it's worth it. He's a different sort of big signing, but he's got to succeed. Exactly. I mean, when we talk about De La Vega, he's got to be a smash hit. The thing is, though, well, okay, to talk a little bit about it. So if I were to rate the window, I don't think we're making any more signings. I don't know what happened to this Scandinavian guy that we were supposed to get. He just fell off the face of the earth, apparently. We're probably not going to get him. I like Nathan. That's a good signing. Jonathan Bell's a good left back backup option. De La Vega is a good signing. And since he's not hurt, as he's claimed, he's good to go. He's obviously got to get slowly back into it. And luckily, he's still got like a whole month to do so. He'll for sure be fit by game 1. If Brian pulls some shit where he does what he did with Chu, granted, Chu came midway through the year, but using that as an example, because it's a more recent example, Brian better not do some shit like he did with Chu, where he's like benching him a whole bunch and kind of kills his confidence. Because let's be real, that definitely killed Chu's confidence. If he better not do some dumb shit like that. Like from the get-go, if De La Vega is 100%, not like forcing him back in, like if he's not 100% ready from his injury, he's got to be starting from the get-go, bro. We need, like, he's going to be our saving grace. He has to be a smash hit. So back to what I was saying, but De La Vega, a good signing. It's exactly the profile I think we all were talking about during the offseason. A winger that's young, talented, and good. Perfect. Check mark. Obviously, we still need a striker, and I would have preferred if maybe we bought another winger as like a depth piece, like an Omir Fernandez, Justin Miram type of guy. Again, I know Omir went there to Colorado, and Justin Miram, I'm not saying it has to be him, but just as an example, I think he might be a decent shout. He's just off the top of my head. So I would say it's like a 7 or an 8, like a 7.5. You guys got to let me know what you think as well. Bro, basically, Craig said something like having an exciting player who's here to score goals, not defend, and bring entertaining goals. And Brian was like, I like goals too. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, though, with the playing style we play. More like he likes when we cross the ball. I haven't watched anything about this kid except for his highlights, but if he's going to get balls into the box, I think we need something other than Morris. What do you mean by that, to be more specific? I mean, we've all just seen, okay, let's be honest here. No one here has actually watched De La Vega live. Let's keep it a buck, okay? No one walk in here being like, yeah, dude, I've been watching De La Vega since day one in Lanús. Unless you're from Argentina and a Lanús fan, you didn't know about this dude before Thiago broke the news that we're getting him. Like, let's keep it a buck, guys. But it's Taco Kid. I rated a 7 out of 10 because we haven't gotten rid of anyone and haven't gotten a striker. Yeah, that too. I won't lie. The fact we also didn't sell Javi, I think, is a big deal. Like, I thought the reason we extended his deal. Does my audio still sound good? I need to double check. Sorry, I got a call, so my bad. The fact that we extended his deal just to not sell him, because I thought the plan was to get rid of him, either it be his contract being done and or selling him for money, but we haven't done that. Okay, yeah, seriously, if Brian better not fucking bench this guy like to settle him in and shit like that. Like, if I swear on my mama, I know that sounded really bad, but nonetheless, I swear on my life, if Brian's like gonna do some shit where Jordan Morris is on the left wing, Ruidíaz is up top, Roldan's on the right mid, Oh God, I can already see it. And De La Vega's just chilling on the bench. I'm gonna do something I wouldn't be proud of. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. He's got to start playing him from the get-go. Yes. The way Pedro plays, he's gonna pull defenders, opening up other people. So hopefully taking the spotlight off Morris or Ruidíaz up top. I mean, either way, Ruidíaz got to stay healthy for a full season. That's all I care about. And Morris has got to be consistent. So these things don't change. Yes, I agree, Cristian. That is a valid point. I think with De La Vega, they're going to double mark him. There's going to be more opportunities for other players. The problem is these players have proven that they can be productive throughout an entirety of a season. So now we got to hope that that is the case. Doubt he will handle Pedro like Chu. Pedro has some pedigree and experience under his belt than Chu did when he first came. I agree. No, Phil, don't get me wrong. I totally agree. I was just thinking about it because the last time we signed a promising winger, granted, again, Pedro has more promise than Chu. That's how Brian treated Chu. So it's like, I just hope that's not the case again. Okay, that's it. So we move on. An attacker who can dribble into the box and pull multiple defenders can squeeze more juice from Raúl. But again, it's not. The problem with Raúl, guys, if you didn't know, is injuries. Raúl can finish. Granted, he definitely kind of stunk up the bed a little bit when he was fit at the end of last season. But he needs to stay fit for a full year. Ryan is saying, I'd like to see him at Cam. Really, in my opinion, I'd actually am excited about Rusnák getting a full year as the Cam. Like, he's the main guy. And I don't mind if Pedro fills in at Cam if Rusnák can't, like, if he's hurt or can't play there. I don't want to see some dumb shit again where Rusnák's playing the DM spot. I feel like that's ruined him. Like, it's digressed his offensive capabilities, if you guys get what I mean. That's my take anyway. I do think he'll unlock a guy like Rusnák in terms of freeing up space for Albert to get more goals. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for too. I rated a 7. I still think a backup right winger and a striker. Yeah, see, I think we're all kind of in that same consensus. So Jack is saying a 7 out of 10. It's Taco Kid saying a 7 out of 10. I'm saying like maybe a 7.58. I'll give us a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt, but I definitely think a striker, which that's what I'm saying, maybe of giving us more benefit of the doubt because we could still get one over the summer. I get now the opinions of like how people are like, we have more options over the summer. So I think that's a good point. I didn't think about it that way. Over the summer, European window's open. We could buy somebody and maybe someone might be gone. We might do some 2016 shit. I don't know. So I'll give us the benefit of the doubt there. I have watched from the beginning. What do you mean? I have watched from the beginning. Dude, I'd like to. I'm still debating whether if I'm going to go to the first game or not. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to try to, but we'll see. If Brian bench, I'm going to fly out and cause a scene for real. This guy already plays at both ends of the pitch. He'll play. Chu was another story. No, guys. Yeah. I know. I'm not saying that he's going to bench him. I'm just saying if he does. He implodes as soon as he hits the field. Off topic, but would you rather Obed play in the camp? Why would Obed play at Cam? He's a DM, Rusnák, because he is a Cam, and not Obed, because he's a DM. You think so, Diego? Dude, Obed is not really a Cam. He's more of an A. Yeah, that was kind of a suspect question. I agree. But yeah, no, I'm excited about, like, honestly, Pedro de la Vega signing is the only thing keeping me together with this team. With just some of the shit that's gone down. I'm happy he's part of the team going to Spain. It doesn't look like we're going to make any more signings. I think we might see maybe like one supplemental piece added, like some like veteran MLS guy. I don't know why I'm thinking Adam Moffat, even though he was shit for us when he came to the Sounders, but like that type of dude. That's the only thing I can think of. And I kind of hope we still sell Xavier Arreaga because we don't need Arreaga, Nathan, Yeimar, Jackson, Bell, who, yes, he's probably mainly going to be a backup left back, but like, and Stewart, like 5 to 6 center backs, I think that's unnecessary, especially if Javi's barely going to play. His value keeps just going down. Sell him like, well, he's got something worth selling for. That's all I'm gonna say. Rusnák, I like never wanted to see him play DM or central ever again. You just wanted to play cam. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, playing Rusnák at DM was such a waste of his offensive talents. He's always been a goal scorer. He definitely regressed. Yep, totally. Phil, you got that spot on. That's exactly how I feel. If Morris plays on the left, then Pedro. The thing is, I think Pedro's best spot is on the left. I know Brian didn't want to tell you guys. His best spot's on the left. I'm giving you guys what I'm telling you. Left winger is Pedro's move. Okay. I think I already showed this in the last video. Here, let me show you guys the tweet I made. This is how I would line up the team in the first match against LAFC. Here you go. 1 minute. Okay, share this tab. Do you guys see this? 1 minute. This is how I would line up the team first game against LAFC. What do you guys agree with, disagree with? Tell me. This is how I think we should line up. I think this would be an OP. Like, I don't know, man. I think this would be saucy. Ruidíaz obviously has scored some big goals in LA against LAFC. You got to go with the guy that's been there and done that. Rusnák at the 10, slick. De La Vega at left winger / left mid. That's his preferred position. Cristian Roldan, one thing I'll say is we don't have like a true right mid. We don't. The thing with at least playing Roldan is he can drift in the middle, like just extra coverage for De La Vega and Rusnák. I was about to point at my screen, like you guys can see that. These guys can then be more forward. It's almost like he pushes forward, Rusnák pushes forward. You kind of have those three offensive prongs of Rusnák, De La Vega, and then Roldan as well can tuck in. He's obviously going to be more of a supporting cast guy, but I think this is solid. You don't give Josh the number 8 jersey just to not play him. Nathan, I think, is most likely going to start because I don't think Ragen's going to be 100% ready come the first game. And I trust Nathan. He seems like a cool guy. He seems like a total memer. So I'm with it. If Reed, I don't think will be fit by the first game. But honestly, Alex Roldan, he's got to be nervous for his job because yeah. Okay. Oh, Joseph, welcome to the chat, my man. I think it might take a game or two to adjust to a new surrounding, but I'm excited. Fingers crossed, it's Almiron-esque impact. Yes, Joseph, this is why I like you. Took the words out of my mouth. I like Nathan, to be fair. Bella's solid depth, but I do think we get one more. Exactly. Okay, yeah. Wait, one question I want to ask you guys is, at this point, since we're not buying a striker, should we bring Fredy back? Because 2 strikers ain't enough. And Freddie's going to go back on the league minimum again. I think we bring Fredy back. Kellen's already confirmed he's not coming back. That one's done and done. And honestly, thank fucking Christ. I'm curious to see Pedro's pace on the field. Could be a huge game changer. True. In a good way or a bad way, Christian? Problem in a good way, I'm guessing. I was listening to Extra Time's pod, and one of the guys was saying Arreaga should be looked at by most other teams in MLS, so we should trade him and get someone in return. That would be great if we could sell him plus money and get someone for it, you know? Thank you. You guys agree with the lineup. I'm seeing that. I like Nathan. I think Nathan should be our starting center back. See? Nah, he's fine. He's fine. I like Orlando City Fan TV. It was kind of funny. Like, I say funny in this manner, but it was kind of funny. They're just teasing us. It's just friendly bands, guys. It's friendly bands. I wonder if Pedro's going to have a similar role as Lodeiro where him and the cam would kind of rotate. I don't think Pedro's... Guys, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't think Pedro should be playing cam for us. He's a winger. He's a born winger. Let's not do some Rusnák shit where we don't play him. Obviously, like... He can play on the offensive line, but like, let's not stunt what he is good at. He's a good winger. Let's just play him on the wing, and his best one is left winger. This is our big signing. Let's not compromise that. The big signing should be playing in their spots, and that is he is a left winger. So I think we don't compromise that. I think so, yes. When you look at Transfermarkt, Pedro's main position, I'll look it up for you guys. The position he's played the most in is left winger, De La Vega. When we did the little scouting report of him. Okay, let's look. Here you go. Let me share this tab. Let me see. Do you guys see it? Okay, cool. So when you look at his position, oh no, his main position is right winger. Oh man, I look like an absolute fraud now. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again. Is he a righty or lefty? He is a righty. I would still play him on the left. Oh man, I'm such a fraud. God. Okay, let me check what's his weak foot on FIFA. 1 minute. Because if you got some like 5-star weak foot, then maybe I see why. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me cook here, guys. Okay, Pedro de la Vega. What's his weak foot? Oh, shite. He's got 3-star weak foot, guys. That means he's okay with his left foot. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think he should start on the left. I mean, the thing is, even Transmark doesn't even say he's a cam. So, okay, so for the people that want him to play cam, I think I've already kind of debunked that one for you guys. He's not playing cam. See, I don't know why people take such a massive offense when I said don't start Morris. Like, I feel like Morris would be decent in coming off the bench for the fact, yes, he is fast, but granted, he's not as fast as he used to be. Like, he's 2 kneecaps down now compared to the beginning. And he was a big-time pace abuser, which I didn't like. He solely relied on that speed in the beginning. I think it would be a great shout. I agree. But for some reason, it's a sin to say anything other than Jordan Morris to start for the Sounders. I don't get why. Yeah, Walker, you're right. I kind of goofed on that one. He is a righty. Exactly. I'd play him on the left. Okay, now we're kind of all getting on the same page here about this. Yeah, I mean, this is how we should start, in my opinion. I think, Brian, if you're watching this video, Andy Rose, Fredy Juarez, whoever you may be, this is how I would line up. And this is how we should line up. And if we line up like this, dang, I think for me, again, hot take, guys, I think if we win that match in LA, I think we're going to have a good season. If we don't, I think we're going to have the usual. I kid you not. I know game 1, I'm telling you guys right now, depending on how that result goes, that will be the dictator for me on how our season will go. That's my take. That's my take. Because this is the Cinderella story about how the team that knocked us out in the playoffs last year, we go to their home, which we've never won at, and we go and win the game and finally break that record of winning in MLS in LA against LAFC. If we win this game, I think it's a different team. If we lose this game, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just going to be same old shit from us, I think, maybe this year. I know I might be jumping the gun. That's all I'm going to say. I need to read what you guys are saying. But I swore an MLS journalist said he's left-sided. I'm just kidding. I'm not a journalist. Inverted winger is the exact different direction of Schmetzer. Oh, yeah, the Tacoma Defiance guy, Rodriguez, could be this third-string striker. He bagged it. The thing is, though, the Rodriguez dude isn't young. He's 24. Like, I don't know. For a guy that just started playing for Tacoma, he's 24. It's like me going pro now. You guys wouldn't rate me as a pro if my first professional deal was at 24. Granted, there's Jamie Vardy's. There's Jamie Vardy's in the world. There's other stories like him. As you guys know, if you guys know Taremi, another story, late bloomer. He didn't go to Europe till what? He was like 28. But that's a very rare occasion. Okay? He can play in both sides. When you play him on the left, he can dribble in the middle. The thing is, if you play him on the left, he's like the Hazard Robin, where he goes down to the wing, cuts to his right foot, or in Robin's case, cuts to his left, and pings it in. The thing that I would want from our, no pun intended, because he's apparently half Italian, what I would want from the left winger, like Chu's goal against the Colorado Rapids, take on the defender, cut to your right, pop the shot, Hazard-esque. That's what I want. That's what I want from him. Realistically, a player with his ability, he could play anywhere from left wing, right wing, left wing cam, but I'd start him on the left. Exactly. No, dude, we're not starting Rothrock. Speaking of that, Rothrock unfollowed us. I was kind of sad about that. I don't know why. I had high praise for the guy. Unfollowed. Oh, no, he's going to... No, dude, come on, bro. He ain't going to put Rusnák. Brian is a smart guy. He surely will know what to do. I just want to be Portland again, not just LAFC. Good point. I mean, we still haven't beaten the Timbers since 2021. That's just 3 years. This is going to be 3 years. Knowing Brian will start Rothrock over Pedro. If he does that, I'm going to cry. Okay, well, we're not going to play. We're not playing. I don't know. Why are we talking about Rusnák playing left winger? He's a cam, guys. No more of this. If you played like him, I'd sign you. Hey, if you guys watched my highlight tapes when I play indoor every Friday night, I'm not going to lie. My hold-up play is Giroud-esque, and I finish off a lot of opportunities. I'm not the flashiest player, but I help the team win, and that's all that matters in this line of business. Didn't we beat LAFC at their home in the... I was saying in the regular season. That's our only win in LA against LAFC. Exactly. A victory over LAFC could be a statement, but I'm hoping we pull off a 2016 in the sense that we sign a hit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that would be kind of nice. Huh? Bruh, I pray to every god we beat the fucking Timbers this year. I hope so too, man. I'm going to most likely be at both of the away games. I will try to anyway. We need to get Tremi to come to the Sounders. I'll try to have a talk to him, man. I'll try my best, guys. I'll try to bring in a big Iranian player here. Mark my words. Does finish mean blaze it 20 yards over the bar? No, I mean like bag it into the bottom corner. Dude, Duncan McGuire, dude, that guy's freaking cracked on Orlando. I can't wait till Lodeiro feeds that guy like his highest goal scoring season this year. That's going to be very, very sad. But nonetheless, guys, let's answer the last few questions. I'm going to drink some water. Let me know your guys' questions about De La Vega. If you want to be off topic Sounders related, go for it. But that's going to be the end of the stream as well. I announced this on the Instagram, but since you guys are the YouTube subscribers, I have a big announcement where we kind of talked about in the last stream. We're going to be doing Rave Green Tuesdays. That's what we're calling it. Shout out to the person that came up with that idea. Every Tuesday, we will post either a video or go live around the same time, around 5 or 6 p.m. this time. Around 5 or 6 p.m., either we'll have a video out in the morning or we'll be live at around this time. Rave Green Tuesdays. It will be either a Sounders-based thing and or an MLS thing. Like one of the first videos I want to do for that series where I post every single Tuesday. I just want to add some consistency and some standards and some organization where there is a video out on a certain day every day of the week. I want that. I think you guys would enjoy that. The first one I want to do is ranking. I've been to 8 away MLS grounds. I want to rank them from 8th to 1st. Obviously, 8th being worst, 1st to best. So that's going to be the first, I think, Rave Green Tuesday video that I have planned. And as well, let me see. I wrote it down. And then as well, my greatest Sounders 11 of all time. So I want to do that as well. Those are the first two ones that will come out starting this upcoming Tuesday. Rave Green Tuesdays, that's going to be a thing. But before we get started, I'm going to sip this water and answer your guys' questions. How many goals assists does Pedro get? Okay, I think a good question is, what would be the expectation for him? What would be a success? What would be considered a failure? People considered last year for Chu a success with about 12-ish goals. For Pedro, we got to be hoping for at least a 7-goal, like a 14-goal and assist contribution season. 7 goals, 7 assists. What do you think? I consider that good. Like that's the standard. Anything above that, banging. Anything below that, stinker. Like not stinker, but like not good. Not ideal. I think 7 goals, 7 assists. Or it could be like 5 assists, 8 goals, 9 goals type of vibe, you know, like 14 goal contributions is what I'm looking at here. I think that's good. I mean, it could be different. I could be wrong. When do you think the kit release or leaks? I don't know. I do not know. Obviously, there was that footy headlines leak. Brad Evans said no to, but part of me feels like some of that leak has to be true because footy headlines doesn't miss. They always get it right. Like at least like a good portion of it. Obviously, it said it was a concept. So I think it will have some zestiness from that. I think that it has to be out before the first home game. So expect that out probably in the next 2 to 2.5 weeks is my guess. Obviously, if I get the leak, I'll try to post it. I doubt I will. People won't be happy from Sounders' side. Rave Green Tuesdays, I'm here for it. Thank you, Jack. Rave Green Tuesdays are going to be great. And by the way, everyone here on YouTube, the link to it's already in the description. Go subscribe to the Patreon. I have an interview lined up. I have 2. I don't want to say who they are yet. That I want to do as the first Patreon exclusives. It's free right now, the Patreon subscription. I'm pretty sure it's Taco Kids subscribed for the free one. Got access to the Discord. We'll have access to ask questions to our guests in the videos. It's free right now, so sign up. Try it out, see what our Discord's like, and all that. So, definitely do that. Let me see what's the. Okay, that's so funny. Ruidíaz 20 goals, calling it now. Ruidíaz 20 minutes for 2024, calling it now. That's funny. Total contrast. 15 to 20 goals and assists is what I'm expecting. Okay, you guys have even higher standards than I do. Wow, you guys are thinking 20. That's, I don't know. I think it's a little high up. This kid better be like Thiago Almada or I'm going to die. That's the goal. That is the goal. Thiago Almada set the standard for young DPs coming from South America. Honestly, anything less. And that's the problem is because I think Thiago Almada is like a gem. He's a gem in the dirt. So, yeah. When are we going to put that jacket was wearing? Yeah, Jordan Morris was wearing it too on, I think, Media Day for MLS. It's going to be on the MLS store probably around the time the new kit comes out. When the new kit comes out is because that's when fans will be on the website to buy the new kit. So MLS will have the other apparel for 2024 up there with it. So they're like, oh, this jacket looks cool. And so then they make you rack up the bill and you spend like a couple $100 for no reason whatsoever. See, it's Taco Kid signed up. So you guys should too. Yeah, Alexios was planned to be the first one. Didn't happen. Oh, well, we move on with life. We move. Jack, you're signed up too? Good man. That's the rest of you should sign up. It's free. I'm not asking for anything. If you guys want to upgrade, you can, but you don't have to. Upgrading will just help with, obviously, the maintenance of the channel and whatnot. You're just basically supporting the page, and you get perks out of it too. I mean, the $1 one, it's Discord, and you get a shout out at the end of the videos. We have a few people who are subscribed to that, and a few people subscribe to the $5 one where we follow you back. You have direct communication with us because we followed you back. So we'll get your messages every time, alerted to it. And as well, you get sent out Rave Green TV stickers, which most people don't have. So I know you guys seem to be obsessed with this jacket. Do you know who Sounders are going to play against in Spain? If you Google it, guys, I think it actually pops up. Let's quickly do that. If you just look up Sounders fixtures, look. It's funny because Google's got it before us. Look, one sec. Here you go. It's funny. You guys see this? 1 minute. Here you go. Let me blow it up for you guys. I haven't posted about it, but I could care less. So we're playing Bakla, Topla, Norrköping, and OB. That's who we're playing. That's who we're playing in Spain. I don't know any of these teams. This one's the funniest one. Baca to Pola. It's freaking hilarious. So yeah, those are the teams we're playing when we're in Spain. I have a good feeling on this kid. I'd be honest, I don't know why, just the pro. I agree too. And it's also exciting because for once, our big signing isn't like a striker or a cam or whatever it may be. It's a winger, you know. We've never really had any big wingers in this team. Obviously, for me, Harry Ship, my icon, Harry Ship, #1, baby. I just always liked Harry. That's just personal agenda. I expect him to be our Messi, to score 91 goals I'm going to add in a calendar year. How many goal assists from Rusnák? 10 goal, 10 assist season. He did that with RSL, no problemo. I hope the same thing for Nas. Yes, Kevin, I know you signed up for free. I reached out to you about getting all your stuff set up for it. Dude, these jackets are the same design for all the teams. Obviously, different color scheme. I rep OB personally. God, you guys are so funny sometimes. Wingers seem to thrive in MLS. It's true, especially when they come from South America, because they're different gravy, bro. They didn't grow up in this American style of play. Dribble around this cone, dribble. No, you're dribbling around to save your family's life. Like there's levels to this thing. This isn't pay $2,000 and we'll help you dribble around the cones. No, I'm playing to get my family and myself out of poverty, or because I know this is a great opportunity for X, Y, and Z. And everywhere around the world. For here, now you got to pay a couple $1 billion, your life savings and your kidneys will teach you how to dribble around the cones. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. That was a bit of a dig, but you guys know what I mean. Even if the first year is meh, we have built to support him. I'd consider this a great sign. No. I don't want this to get twisted. This is a fantastic piece of business from us. You know, like, I'm just standards wise. There has to be standards for the second highest, biggest signing in Sounders history. There has to be. I have faith in this move too, because we had rights for Almiro. Did we? We did? I never knew about this. No. Well, that kind of makes me sad, Joseph. I didn't know we actually had a shot at getting. I know there's the thing where we had a shot at getting Mukhtar apparently a while ago. Anyway, to watch those Spain matches, in Spain, I think they might do like a watching it on YouTube type of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they're closed door type of thing. Dude, the goalkeeper addict's about to upgrade to the $1 one. What an absolute hero. Guys, if you're not signed up for the Patreon, it's free right now. Sign up, try it out, be a part of the Discord. Granted, the Discord's not popping yet. I haven't quite posted on it. I've never used Discord before. I'm new to this thing. We're working on it. But as things get closer to the season, expect more stuff to be on there. And obviously more people will join. Patreon's kind of like a new thing. I just wanted to get on board on it because obviously at the end of the day, I have to make some sort of income off of this. So that's a way to do it. And I obviously didn't outprice this thing. Like I made it reasonably priced. The $1 one, I think, is very reasonably priced. Especially you get a shout out at the end of all my videos, which I think is really cool. I do think low key we have a good squad. Just still believe we're a striker short. Exactly. I agree. Totally. But nonetheless, guys, I think that's going to be the end of this live, and why Pedro de la Vega was a great piece of business for the team, because we should all be excited about it. This is hopefully going to be Craig Weibel's first W, big W. First big W. So I agree. If I were to rate this transfer window 7.5/8 out of 10, somewhere in between there. But you guys, if you're watching this post live, let me know in the comments what you guys would rate the signing. What are your guys' expectations? How would you rate our window? I think we might maybe make one more deal. I don't think it's anything big, more like a supplemental piece. Let me know. If you guys are here on the live, big shout out to you guys. You are already a part of this journey. I know it ended up being a very long video. It might be fun to listen to in the background, but nonetheless, boys and girls, I hope you'll have a lovely day.